DSS, they should go to that church and open that altar. Open his altar. I won't say further than that. When they were building that place collapsed. Somebody died too. But apart from somebody that there is something, there's a blogger that found something on the ground. This man was begging, called me, say, what do I give to this blogger to close his mouth? The DSS should go and open that altar.
The church altar.
The church altar where he used to stand, that pulpit, they should dig it up and open it. See my page again, know that the next thing they are planning to do is to assassinate me. The only weapon they fear is social media. Once you don't see me on internet again, know that their next plan is assassination.
Doris Ogala accusation against Chris Okafor. He just dey get belle, they go. He just dey tie rapper, they go. You know, she has been granting interviews here and there since she first spoke out. Okay, background of the story for those that don't know, I'll summarize in 1 minute. Doris Ogala started crying out, like she did her first major cry out when she saw the engagement video of Chris Okafor, that Chris Okafor was getting married to one lady, and then she said Chris Okafor promised her marriage and he deceived her, he wasted her time. In fact, she was married. Chris Okafor made her to leave her husband's house for him. He cried and she left the marriage for him, that he cannot marry you, that now like this, somebody should tell him that the marriage will not hold, it will not work, that she's supposed to be the one that he will marry, that now that he has done all these things to her, who will now marry her? That was her first cry. And she said she wanted to buy herself. And then over time, after that, Daddy Freeze invited her to his live stream. And then she has been granting interviews here and there since that time. And the interview she has been granting, the one that implicated a lot of people, because she has called a whole lot of names. She has called, the most notable name she called was prophet Jeremiah Omotofufeyin. And the moment Very Dark Man heard that one's name, we know that there's a fight between Omotofufeyin and Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man opened an investigation and said if he has ever had to do anything sexual with you against your will, maybe you were manipulated and all, in the name of deliverance, come to my office, let us build a case against him. So now Doris Ogala called a whole lot of names. In fact, at a point in Daddy Freeze's life, when she was calling those names, Daddy Freeze told her that, see, you get where you go call people names rich, your case will be watered down, because you now be incurring a lot of enemies. It will now be you against the enemies. You call Jeremiah's name, he speaks up. You call this blogger's name, he speaks up. You call a lawyer's name, he speaks up. Now, Doris Ogala have said that he has buried something in his altar, that DSS should check the altar. In fact, that when they were building the church, that somebody the building collapsed and somebody died, that it is not even about the building collapsing on the person that died, that they should check that altar, that a blogger found something in that altar, and then he was running helter-skelter. He came to her, she had to he was asking her what he will give her to keep her short. With the rate at which Doris Ogala is going, especially if she cannot prove all the accusations she has laid so far, because she has laid so many, they will soon lock her up. And that is not even the point I'm making this video. The point I'm making this video is because she said that whatever she did is not monetary. According to the video where she said, if you don't see my page again, it means they have paid me, because she's saying that they'll pay her. She has been with these people. She knows how they think, blah, blah, blah. One of the places she said that whatever she did was not monetary. I'll be leaving that full video after my own. It was not monetary. That it was after the whole case was done. Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufeyin now promised to buy her a car worth 45 million, which started a quarrel between her and Chris Okafor, because there was a fight before Chris is now marrying another person. It's not as if there was no fight. They started that fight since last year. So my point now is, if they had given you that money, would you have spoken out? Now you're telling us that he buried something under his altar. You're telling us that, okay, he raped his wife. The mama say he raped her. The mama say he must marry her. She has been a choir coordinator. He did this, he did that, he did this, he did that. All these things that you claim he has done, Doris, if he were to be marrying you, if you were the one in the shoes of the wife right now, would you be saying any of those things? When you were trying to cover up for Pastor Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufeyin in that time, when you were following that blogger to try to seduce the blogger, in your own word though, now Doris Ogala talking for Daddy Freeze life, in your own word that time, if they had given you all the money, would you have been telling us how terrible these people are? See, this is what we see in the Nigerian system every day. It's like red or mockery. We condemning Tinubu's administration that they are this, they are that. Now they don't give an ambassadorial this thing. You don't keep quiet. So all of you that support evil, that knows what goes on behind the scenes, but yet support it because there's something in it for you. Now, so one after the other, come and go, they catch you now, one after the other. When he told you to leave your husband for him, we hear, did you cry to us? Is it because he did not marry you again? Now we are hearing. Okay, how about that woman who they say lost the child in Prophet Jeremiah's church? Whether it's true or not, I don't know, allegedly. Did you care to know whether it is true or not? So whether the woman lost the child or not, it is not your problem, so long as the promise they made to you of the car they were going to give you. Now you're coming to tell us that they are bad people. I know how these people think, and they will buy me. If you don't see my page, you should know that they have buyed me. You know how they are, but when it was all good between you and them, it was all games and fun until it is now negatively facing you. So now you're crying to us. The cry is no longer valid. In fact, from day one, I said it was not valid. People were like, oh, she really cried. She said she's going to commit suicide. I said, you see all these actresses. Anybody that have had to act on a stage or a drama or anything and is really good at it, I find it very difficult to believe them when they're trying to truly express emotions, because to me, they are just acting another drama. Then a lot of persons were speaking for news, Prince Louis Matter, news with Prince. He said she's really crying. First, he thought this was a skit. It's not a skit. It's true. This mama, Ogevibe said, Doris is really pain. Doris. I said, the first video I did, I said, you see all these people that act. I'm not saying not all of them are genuine, but 99% of them, in fact, 100% of the times, their first cry, I don't believe it, except I see evidence backing it up. Okay, now as I didn't believe, see the nonsense, is this one now evidence enough? All of now, they do like that, one after the other, come and go catch you now. You know, they say burial rice is sweet until you're cooking it for the burial of your own relative. That's when you know it's not sweet again. Abi, Doris Ogala. Pastor Chris don't marry his wife. Abi Pastor Chris, Abi Chris Okafor. Chris don't marry his wife. And the wife does not even seem bothered though. Like say she don't even get elder for her house. In fact, that pastor that wear themselves, I have a problem with him. This is where, God, when people talk about the way some of these Pentecostal people coordinate some of these things. I'm a Pentecostal. I want to say, no, don't say that about Pentecostal, but we are seeing a clear case now. Assuming this thing happened and that wedding was supposed to hold in maybe a Catholic church or a Methodist church, they're not going to agree. They will not agree to wedding until they get to the bottom of that matter. But this one, sharp. It's, in fact, they did the wedding as if nothing happened, as if there was no allegation against the two of them. And now they don't marry. So Doris, receive the grace to rest. Oh, those people, they are happy. You see the way that woman they dance? She they dance solo buga. You know, see him. Leave her alone. The Chris Okafor Kuku no they say anything, but at that video that you say you want to release her, December will go sweet. Now from on the 20th they go know. I beg release and once see there's something we want to check. Not like I would even be interested in watching, but if you really have it, show now. In fact, I don't think she has anything. With the way she's ranting and shouting, if she have anything, she would have posted it by now. Person where post her own whether evacuation abi abortion abi I don't know. She post them now, so she no get shame. If she has it by now, she would have posted it. She doesn't have anything. Go and rest. See her video and see the remaining of her videos. I don't like putting it in the beginning so that it will not corrupt the videos. It's at the end. And then do well to leave your thoughts in the comment section.
See my page again. Know that the next thing they are planning to do is to assassinate me. The only weapon they fear is social media. Once you don't see me on internet again, know that their next plan is assassination. Because I know them, I know what they do, I know how they think. I've been in their mix, I know how they think. And listen, if anybody keeps saying, oh, she should be ashamed of herself, I say, no, I'm not. Because I did not commit any crime. The only crime I committed was loving a man, my boyfriend, and helping him to track or to lure the person who has been defaming him or calling him out on social media, the way he put it. Everything I did was legal. Everything I did was, I consulted the police, I wrote statements in the police, I consulted the EFCC. I wrote statement in EFCC Benin. It is verifiable. I had my lawyers and their lawyers' guidance. Everything I did was in the line of law. I did not commit any crime, not at all. Not at all. When I started this thing with them, it was not on monetary basis. That was why you did not hear, oh, we agree, we'll pay her this. No. It was when I was done that Prophet Jeremiah promised to buy me a car in appreciation. So it was not on monetary basis. People are saying, oh, that's how you make money. You do this one, you blackmail people. No, I don't. If I blackmail people, I would have blackmailed Chris in 2017. I don't. So nobody should come and say, oh, she's black. No, it was not on monetary basis. If it was on monetary basis, I would have given them bill before even engaging in it. It was not the only money that is causing issue is the money that Prophet Jeremiah promised to buy me a car in appreciation. You don't have right to judge me. I did not commit any crime. No, I did not. Somebody who wanted to protect her boyfriend, was ready to do anything for her boyfriend, so his name will not be dragged. I went through the law to do whatever that I did. In the guidance of the law, everything you see, police, the Interpol was aware. I wrote my statement in EFCC Benin before embarking on this. Even the account, before they sent money to prophets, they put lien in that account. Because Interpol was on him. So I raised him. So nobody should come and tell me, oh, she committed crime. No, it's not true. I've not done anything. I'm not ashamed. No. One cannot be ashamed for love. All of you that is talking, is it because my own is out? Many of us do a lot of things behind. But mine is not even evil because I was in love. I'm not ashamed. Let me come and let one person come out and say, I see Doris this one. Guys, look me very well. I am very, very tall. Don't try. This is what they do. They will shut people up. You guys, that's what people do. People come to speak their truth. You guys will start judging them. By so doing, you're giving the other people power. Should we be crying, pastors this, pastor that? Now someone is coming to tell you what these pastors do behind. Instead of you to stand by me, you be busy judging me. If this page go down, this Instagram go down, they will come and buy me. I know them. That's what they do. Their fear is because I'm speaking out. And if you guys continue to judge me, you're giving them power. They will buy me, and I mean nothing to you people. But I just want to let you know that if you don't see my page again, they will buy me. I know them. I will tell you for free that their only fear is that I know a lot. I know a lot. And they will go any length. No, don't look at that girl that is saying he's married to and all that. No. He raped her. And the mother insisted that he married the girl. The girl is 21 years. So don't look like that. Don't look at it like, oh, this one found love. No. It's the normal thing that he's been doing with his church girls. There are so many of them, but this one choked his neck. Because the mother has been a choir coordinator for years. He knows that this one, if she will expose a lot. That is why he married this one. So don't see her as a special person. No, don't do that. Chris is not somebody I know that will marry somebody. He's a bad guy now. He's a bad guy. So he needs, I'm telling you this thing. You have to run his dirty shit for you to be with him. Because he needs to talk freely. He needs to tell you all his dirty. He's not a normal guy. They don't do scam. Whether has used his church money account in America to collect $60,000 fraud money that Interpol came and arrested him. This guy, that's what he does. He said he gives accounts to fraudsters, then he will seize the money. Those people say, take 10% and give us the rest. He seized the money. Until those people now got Interpol to come and arrest him. He had to return the money back to the people that sent the money after arresting him. The matter is at Interpol now, investigate it. So nobody should nobody should do that. Nobody should even think, oh, she should be ashamed of herself. No, I'm not ashamed. I was only a naive girl. As at when I was dating this man, so I calculate my age now and that time. Because I got married at the age of 26. I was barely 23. I was barely 23 when I was telling you this thing. Forget the way I grow fast, my big body. When I was going out with this guy, I think I was barely 23 also. So nobody should come and say, oh, Doris did this. No! When I was going out with this man, when I fell in love with this man, I was naive. I'm not ashamed, okay? Me. Hey! When I did not commit crime, everything I did was according to the law. Somebody who was trying to protect her boyfriend. Chris, you able to go Facebook? Be ready for your own either. And I will do my game.